Hello and welcome to my new video. I hope you're all doing well. I am playing around with temporary tattoos again, and this is one of a mermaid that I found at Temu. And yeah, I want to put this on a tumbler, and if you want to know how I did that, just stay tuned. So the problem with temporary tattoos is you can see on the back where the tattoo is really placed, and that's why I went to the window and drawn it onto the back, and I made another copy of that on paper, which I'm going to cut out so I can figure out where to lay down my tattoo. As you can see here, before I painted my tumbler, I did put some mermaid scale foil on top or on the back of the tumbler, and that didn't really work out, so I just got rid of it later on. I'm starting to paint my rock, and later on the sea water and some sand and another rock, and I want to place my mermaid on top of the rock. So it really depends on what the tattoo looks like, what you can do or maybe not. Yeah, you have a free will. So I'll let this run. This is a step that is self-explanatory, and yeah, just have some fun watching. And this is what it looks like. This is the background for my mermaid. I did cut out my mermaid tattoo just to make sure that I could figure out where to put the mermaid onto the rock, so her butt will be sitting really on top of the rock as I wanted it to be. I took the protective sheet off of the tattoo and I placed it carefully on the spot where I wanted it, and then I pressed it down. If it's down, it's down. You can't move it anymore. So I just pressed it down and took a wet cloth and really made the back of the mermaid wet and waited till I could take the paper off. I then took my wet cloth and pressed down anything that was not sticking to the tumbler yet. And with a dry cloth, I took the water off that was sitting on top of the tattoo. So, and this is what she looked like when I put her on. So the tattoo looked too dark for my taste on that background. So I took some of my self-made Mod Podge and I painted some of the details with that Mod Podge, and I put some glitter on those details. After the Mod Podge was really dry, I took my chip brush here and brushed off all the loose glitter that was stuck to the tumbler there. And this is what she looked like with all the glitter on top of her. I know that doesn't look like much right now, but wait until you see when the resin is on top of it. In the back of the tumbler, I had to take the foil back off because it lost some color, and the purplish color, were all over the place, so I couldn't use that. So for the back of the tumbler, I found in my stash those large sequins, and they are iridescent, as you can see. And I thought to myself, they are perfect for my mermaid scales. So I took some double-sided adhesive tape, and this is what I glued my scales on with. I did cut off the tips of those sequins because they were too long for my taste. So now I'm taking my sheet here off and I'm starting to put the sequins down in rows. And I cut them with a little slit so they will lay as flat as possible on my tumbler. And like bricks on a wall, I will put them on. Ooh, that was kind of tedious, but this is what it looks like now. I put the tumbler onto my cup turner and yeah, put some resin on top of it, and then yeah, everything started that was not supposed to happen right after I did everything that I have to do to epoxy a tumbler. I just put the epoxy on and I got rid of the bubbles, and I thought something like that would have happened. That's why I babysitted that cup really well. As you can see, there were some sequins that didn't stay where I put them, and this is where I simply took them off because I didn't had no chance repairing them at this stage of the project. And there were some other stray ones that, yeah, I will show you right now. So the resin is hardened, and as you can see here, there was a spot where I took them off, and there were some other spots like here where they yeah, went over each other, and now I have to fix that. My way to fixing this problem was acrylic paint, and I took my little sponge there and I dabbed the color onto the places where I could not have any scales anymore, and I was hiding the imperfections just like that. And yeah, I think this is the easy way to fix it. And what you got to be aware of is that there is mostly a solution to fix problems like that, but you have to be able to live with the flaws when you have a cup like this. And for me, it's important that the end result is really nice looking and it all fits together in some kind of way. So, and this is what it looks like now. So those are the two final coats of epoxy, and as you can see, the tumbler has lumps and bumps all over the place, but I will leave it as that because I think it adds to the design of this tumbler. So what do you think about it? If you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave me a message. It's always nice hearing from you. If you press the bell button, you will be notified whenever I load up some new videos, and I would really appreciate that a whole lot. So I hope I'll see you next time in my video. Until then, bye-bye.